Hi everyone, this is Brian with the Ensemble Edge Cloud team. In this video, we show how you can use Cloudlet multi-node to protect workloads against hardware failure. This can be especially useful when you're hosting IT or AI workloads. Let's go. Evacuation is a profile setting that you can apply to a VM workload. Once selected for a VM, it means that if that VM goes down for any reason for a period of time, Ensemble triggers evacuation. This causes the active head node to restart the VM on another node that has available resources. Ensemble builds a shared disk media among the nodes so that the new VM instance restarts with all of the original VM's day-end disk data. With evacuation, you can provide high availability from the cloud for any VM. Even if your VM supports application-level HA, you may want to consider using Ensemble Evacuation instead, as it can make more efficient use of your compute resources or reduce VM license costs. So let's see it work. Starting at the infrastructure dashboard, we have our 3-node cloud. Now let's click into the cloud dashboard. And we see we have one service running called My Third Service. Expanding it, we see this service provides a firewall running on server 2 and a Linux VM running on server 3. Now let's click into the entire service and edit. When we open the firewall VNF properties, we see that it is set with a failure profile of evacuation. If node 2 fails, we should see Ensemble relocate the firewall to another node while preserving its configuration data. Before triggering the node failure, let's open a browser to the firewall VNF and save an admin password. This VNF password, evacuation, becomes part of the stored data. If after evacuation we can use this password, then we know the VM recovered with the stored data intact. Now we're going to introduce a failure on node 2. The way we're doing it here is by adminning down the interfaces on server 2, but we could also fail the server by powering it down. A few minutes after inducing the hardware failure, we refresh the infrastructure dashboard and we see node 1 reports that it has a shared storage peer that is down, and we have critical alarms on node 2 because we've lost communication to it. A few seconds later, node 3 reports that it also sees the storage peer down. So now let's switch over to the Service View tab. Ensemble Edge View waits a period of time before declaring that the firewall VM is down and needs to be relocated. This wait time is configurable, but we default it to 5 minutes so that you're not relocating workloads in response to simple server reboots. We're turning on the logs here, and we can see that after the wait time, the service goes from a status of running in green font to remediating in yellow font. EdgeView is now relocating the workload. The node that it relocates to is chosen by policy and by EdgeView based on the new node having sufficient resources. Shortly after that, we see the service status transition back to the running state in the green font. And from the log, we can see that the relocation time for this firewall was about 3 minutes. When we switch back to our Service View tab, we see that we still have critical alarms. After all, server 2 is still down. But our firewall workload has been protected, and it's now running on server 1. As a final check, we return back to the firewall's local management address and attempt to log in. We see that the password we previously set is still honored, confirming that the configured data for that firewall has been preserved during the evacuation. Try this out on your own cloud and see how evacuation protects your workloads. If you find these videos helpful, please subscribe to our channel. That's the best way to know when we drop new videos. And thanks for watching.